Why this recipe for spicy pulled pork is very popular in my house. First, I'm going to mince one chipotle. This is a smoked jalapeno pepper that has been cooked in a spicy tomato sauce known as adobo. And I only need one for this recipe, so I'm going to take the rest of these and I'm going to freeze them and save them for another use. I'm going to put them right into here. That chipotle pepper will give it a spicy, strong flavor, which will go a long way. Now this is a slow cooker. You remember these? You probably have one of these around your house somewhere. These are great for people like us who are working and don't have much time to make a meal. You can put everything in here in the morning and turn it on, come back home, and you'll have a nice hot meal, which is fantastic. So to this I'm going to add one medium onion that I've already diced, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and I'm just going to rub it a little bit, get those oils out, and 2 bay leaves. And remember, take your bay leaves out after this is done, because that's not something you want to eat. I've also got 1 large can of crushed tomatoes and a small can of stewed tomatoes in their puree. And the meat I'm using is a boneless pork shoulder. Now this is a terrific cut because it's very inexpensive and it's great for something like this that cooks a long time because it has a lot of flavor, but it will break down and become very tender. Using about a little under 3 pounds for this. That is it. This is such a great, easy thing. Can't you see just doing this in the morning before you go off to work? It's really not a whole lot of stuff I did here. I'm also going to add some salt and pepper. Okay, a little pepper, mix that in, that's it. Okay, now, the longer you cook an inexpensive cut of meat, the more tender it becomes. I'm setting this onto high. Now, it might be different on your cooker, but for mine I'm going to set on high for 6 hours. If it cooks a little bit longer than that, that's okay too. Just make sure to keep it covered the whole time it's cooking. So we're going to come back and check on it in about 6 hours. So it's 6 hours later, and here it is. It smells great, it looks great, and it is falling apart. Take this meat out. There's all kinds of really beautiful looking sauce in here too. Put it right into the bowl. Wow, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. And I'm going to just shred it with 2 forks. Now, you can do it with your fingers. Sometimes I do it at home, but you can see how easily that pulls apart. It's really tender and juicy, and it smells fantastic. So I'm going to serve this in a bowl. Just scoop some of this out. And I love the edges where it's kind of caramelized like that too. It's really yummy. Get some sauce. All those tomatoes have broken down, and it really looks gorgeous. And I'm going to top it with some cheddar cheese and a little sour cream. Now, what I like to do, which is a little bit different, is I'm going to take a warm tortilla that I've just warmed up slightly here and put it right in. You can just scoop it like that, or you can even roll it up sort of like a taco, and that's it.